Well, voters in Mahoning County will see a renewal levy on the March ballot to fund the criminal justice system. That's the topic of today's in-depth segment with WKBN Community Affairs Director Dee Crawford.
Continuing an in-depth conversation with Commissioner Traficanti, we briefly covered 2023 very quickly. 2024 expectations.
Yes.
Got the levy coming up.
We have our justice tax levy. That is a 5-year levy that the voters have put in place for us for the past 9 years. And what I can tell you, Dee, about that levy, it is the all with all to stabilize our criminal justice system in Mahoning County. Without that 0.75% justice tax being passed, that's 38% of our total general fund budget that would be cut. That means we would not be able to prosecute criminals as fast as we do. Prosecutions would slow down. We would not be able to maintain our inmates in our jail. It would literally be a catastrophe. And it would be a hit of over $30 million to Mahoning County. And we have done things working well with our sheriff, bringing in other resources, other types of funds to help offset the cost, because as you know, that is the largest portion of our budget is criminal justice.
That seems to be the case throughout this country, Commissioner. And again, for the voters in this community, they've sent the message they want to be safe. They want to know that the system is working and that when an individual is there and brought to justice, it's expedited as quickly as possible. It's a cost saving. I mean, there are ways you can look at the budget. As you know, even
Correct.
when I was at JFS,
yes,
you've got to spend it. It's kind of like that. You pay me now or pay me later.
Very true.
And I think, you know, it's simplistic, but it's like running your home. You have to look at where the largest expenditure is going and if it's justified, and can you justify spending those dollars? And if so, then you spend it and then you make the adjustments for the other needs.
So true, and you know better than anybody. And one of the reasons why that we had to present this sales tax to the voters of Mahoning County is because we continue to get cut from the state resources. The state does not give us the amount of money. We've probably lost over $15 to $20 million in local government money from state cuts. So we presented our case, the commissioners and the sheriff, and we went out to the public and we did presentations. And you're right, people want safe communities. They want to have good schools. They want to have a livelihood where they can be productive. Kids can go to school without fear. Parents can go shopping without fear. And if you don't have that system in place, the community would be at risk.
So 2024 is about continuing to fund the needed services in Mahoning County, and that's the focus of the Board of Commissioners this year.
Absolutely, and a lot of infrastructure projects that we're going to be doing 2024, north of $30 million.
We're going to continue this conversation. I thank you for joining us. I'm Dee Crawford, Community Affairs Director, WKBN.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.